Janardan was born in Godse family at Kavthi in Old Savantwadi, a princely state in Maharashtra. Villagers considered the beautiful environment as a god in the village. Due to poverty in the family, Janardan spent 10 to 12 years of his childhood at his home. While running a shop, his father used to teach reading, writing, numbers, tables, multiplication, division, etc. to Janardan. While teaching Janardan, his father noticed his capacity to learn and his intense intelligence. He collected courage and decided to send Janardan out of town to study Vedas. Janardan stayed in Kasba Sangameshwar and Anzarle in Ratnagiri district to study Vedas. To learn Vedas, he had to master Sanskrit language. So he went to Nashik to learn Sanskrit. For approximately 15 years, he stayed away from his home, faced difficult conditions, and completed his studies. He used to get annoyed by cunning, insincere, and deceitful behavior. This is a story from Malvan in Konkan. A lady used to run an inn at a seashore. Travelers used to eat at the inn and then board the boat. She never served the food on time, but delayed it so that the passengers would hurriedly eat little and run for the boat. When people used to ask, "Kaku, when are you going to serve the food?" she used to say, yes, just now. But she would somehow delay it. Thus, she would gain more profit and save her food. Janardan Swami minutely observed her behavior and decided to teach her a lesson. He sat down to eat with some other passengers one day. As usual, the passengers ate little and went to board the boat. Janardan Swami continued to eat slowly and quietly and asked the lady to serve some more rice. He asked the lady, "Tai, would you serve some rice?" and added, "If the cooked rice is finished, please cook some more, I will wait." The lady tried to say, "But you will miss the boat." Swamiji replied, "I will go tomorrow if I miss the boat today." The lady became speechless. She understood what had happened. Swami admonished her. She apologized and agreed that she would not give such cruel treatment to anyone in the future. Around 1928 to 1929, Swamiji used to stay at the famous Trambakeshwar Kshetra, one of the 12 Jyotirlingas. He used to teach Vedas in Vedshala in Parshuram temple. He wrote a letter to his mother and said, I want to renounce the world to become an ascetic. Would you please give me permission?" His mother replied, "We are all submerged in this worldly life. If you want to become an ascetic, why should I oppose you or obstruct you? You have my consent." Having received his mother's permission so easily, Janardan went to Kashi Kshetra and became an ascetic. When there was ignorance about yoga, Swamiji patiently and steadily taught yoga to people of all ages. He used to go from house to house, mainly in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar. Going from Khandwa to Amravati to Nagpur, his Yog Ganga became huge. He held Yog Conference in 1948 at Amravati and established Indian Yoga Practice Board. After that, he wrote the books Sulabh Sanghik Asane and Pranayam. After scientific research, he developed Surya Namaskar in the form of yoga. He prepared pictorial charts and made them available at a low price. Swamiji's significant contribution to the propagation of Yogasana was the Sanghik Asana. Until then, there was a misconception about yoga. Yoga was thought to be a severe austerity to be done individually to attain salvation. But Swamiji's simple approach to team spirit made yoga spread from village to village very easy. Dr. S.B. Vernikar was the head of the Sanskrit department of Nagpur University. Once he visited Yogabhyas Mandal. Swamiji handed him a paper on which was written, "Yoga practice is the only way to achieve health, happiness and contentment in life. Everyone should practice yoga as per one's capacity. he asked Dr. Vernekar to compose a verse which depicts this meaning. Dr. Vernekar immediately composed a Sanskrit verse, Samadhanaya Saukhyayam Nirogatvaya Jivane Yogamevabhyasedha Pradnyaha Yatha Shakti Nirantaram. The same message is engraved on the seal of Yogabhyas Mandal. Swamiji spent 50 years of his life in spreading yoga. On 2nd June 1978, he breathed his last and became one with eternal consciousness. Swamiji used to say, Asana purifies the body, pranayam purifies the mind, and meditation develops the intellect. Virtuous thoughts are inspired and steadiness is achieved. Moral of the story: Asana purifies the body, pranayam purifies the mind, and meditation develops the intellect. One should develop oneself with continuous practice and perseverance.